That's what the day looked like for Taiwan. Chinese forces have encircled the island. Bullets and rockets are flying in every direction. Chinese social media was flooded with videos today. Just look at this one. These videos were floating on the Chinese internet. We've not been able to verify them, but here's what we can say. China is now firing ballistic missiles towards Taiwan. The PLA launched at least 11 missiles today. It is conducting drills dangerously close to Taiwan, in some cases barely 19 kilometers away from Taiwan. That's how close the Chinese military has come. Let me repeat that. China's army has come within 19 kilometers of Taiwan. The message is quite clear. They won't stop here. Xi Jinping looks determined to escalate this. The question is, how far will he go? And this is our cover story tonight. We'll start with the drills, or what China is calling targeted military operations. They began the moment Nancy Pelosi landed in Taiwan. She's the highest-ranking U.S. politician to visit the island in 25 years. Pelosi is the third in line to the U.S. presidency, and that's what makes her so important. She left Taipei yesterday. She spent barely 18 hours in Taiwan. But Beijing is still fuming. China sees Taiwan as a breakaway province, as an integral part of their country, and it is willing to take Taiwan by force, if necessary. China says Pelosi's visit violated its sovereignty, and in response, it is conducting these drills. The problem is, China has taken its military response a step too far. Look at this map. This is Taiwan with 6 danger zones around it. Chinese military is hitting these areas with all kinds of drill, live ammunition drills, precision missile strikes, a joint blockade, a sea target assault, strikes on ground targets, and demonstrating airspace control. Basically, the Chinese military is showing off all its capabilities, everything it can do to make Taiwan sweat. And it's not just the drills that Taipei is worried about. The relentless cyber attacks on the Taiwanese government continue. Today, the website of Taiwan's defense ministry was targeted. It suffered a cyber attack and went offline for a while. Before this, the website of Taiwan's presidential office came under a similar attack. Is China behind these? Well, there's no proof, but there is precedent. China has carried out cyber attacks on Taiwan in the past, and this is Taipei's response.
Our government is even more resolute to safeguard the sovereignty and territorial integrity of our nation. In light of the current scenario, our government will not only actively strengthen its self-defense capabilities, but will also maintain close ties with like-minded countries like the United States. Together, we will defend the rules-based international order, avoiding further regional escalation while vigorously protecting the security of the Taiwan Strait and the freedom, openness, peace and stability of the Indo-Pacific region.
The stability of the Indo-Pacific is under threat. China's military operations are disrupting everything. Flights are being cancelled. South Korea's flagship carrier, Korean Air, has cancelled all flights between Seoul and Taipei. Another airline, Asiana, has also cancelled flights from Taiwan. Ships are being rerouted, and we have some numbers. 3 tankers carrying LNG, or liquefied natural gas, have had to change course. Before the drills began, there were some 45 ships in the region. Now, there are believed to be just 15. And all of them are steering clear of the danger zones, the areas where the PLA is most active. And do remember, the Taiwan Strait is one of the world's most important trade routes. China has shut it down completely. Beijing says its actions are justified.
Taiwan is an inalienable part of China's territory. The exercise and training activities carried out by the Chinese army near Taiwan Island are necessary and legitimate. These are the measures to safeguard national sovereignty and territorial integrity, to counter the separatist forces of Taiwan's independence and external interference. The relevant Chinese departments have issued safety warnings and navigational warnings in advance, and China's practice is in line with international law and international practice.
China won't stop at these drills. Nancy Pelosi's visit has given it an opportunity, a pretext to pursue its reunification plan. China's top diplomat in France has spoken out. His name is Lu Shai. He's China's ambassador to France. He spoke to a French news station and gave insights into Beijing's plans for Taiwan. Let me quote from what he said, and this is very important. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, the majority of the population of Taiwan was for reunification. But why now are they against it? It is because the Democratic Progressive Party has spread a lot of anti-Chinese propaganda. After the reunification, he says, we will do re-education. Re-education after reunification, that is Beijing's plan for Taiwan. It wants to turn this island into another Xinjiang. The world clearly has a lot to worry about. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.